Gee, sorry I didn't hear you in all this rain. You look cold and hungry. Like to come in for a bite to eat?
No, I tell you, they'll not be feeding their ugly appetites with my food or my son.
Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. The story of a young man and his mother. One of them being not quite, well, you know. Hi, I'm Anthony Burton. As you may recall, I played the role of Norman Bates in what became the most famous of all of Hitchcock's films. Hitch was a master storyteller. He loved to make movies that would keep an audience in his total control. He would lead them down a path of expectations, only to suddenly send them off in an entirely new direction. This was known as the plot twist, and Psycho was its premier example. Made it night.
And naturally, the night was rather foggy, windy, and of course, there was that rain. And let's add a little light. The perfect, dark, foreboding night. And so, with this mood set, Janet arrives. Janet decides to get some of that road dirt off and take a shower. That was Janet's big mistake. You see, Psycho grew out of Hitchcock's TV series, which featured the twist ending. In Psycho, the twist was that Norman and his mother were actually the same person. But why tell you about it when we can show you? I believe our director and cameraman are ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. The shower scene.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight? Glad you all could be here. My name's Brad Allen. I'm the director here at the Hitchcock Soundstage. The great Franzini over here is operating our live on-stage camera. And this lovely lady is Martha. Now, it's going to be our job to recreate for you how Mr. Hitchcock turned the shower scene into a classic work of art that is still being studied to this day by film students from around the world. So let's get started. Martha, double check wild walls, please. Thanks. Oh, by the way, folks, wild walls are walls that move. You see, Hitchcock often filmed on sets where parts of the scenery had to open up and move out of the way. This would allow his camera to track through. Of course, we can't shoot a crime scene without a victim. You see, while setting up to film the actual shower scene, Hitchcock used a stand-in for Janet Leigh, a professional model. Well, we are lucky to have with us tonight a professional model.
Actress!
My mistake, folks. We have an actress with us tonight.
Thank you.
Okay, Donna, are you ready?
Yes.
Can the actress get the scene right this time?
Right. What's to get right, Brad? All I do is take a lovely ice-cold shower. Everyone is watching, thinking Janet Leigh looked better. No. Yeah, I'm dying to do this.
This is... She's gonna die anyway. Speaking of actresses, well, actually, I probably should say actors. This scene wouldn't be complete without its real star. And on this soundstage, that's Mother. So, direct from this very audience, I am pleased to present to you, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mother. Give her my hand. Once again, tell us your name and where you're from. Okay, Jose is from New York City. Great. Jose, is this your family right here? Yeah, I'm real proud. Now, Jose, when I say action, I want you to take this razor-sharp knife, okay? You'll walk up these stairs right here, careful with your dress. Walk over here, Jose. You're going to push this door open, walk into the bathroom, and then stand on the black footprint marks. Now, staying on the marks, not going past the line down there. You'll pull the shower curtain all the way back to the left, with a few short jabs at ear level until you hear cut. Okay, great. Let's head back down to the bottom of the stairs. So, Jose, we'll set up for the murder right here at the foot of the stairs. Okay, right up there. Get you a little closer. Mike, turn the shower on if you would, please. David, Swing around. Let's go with a POV over Mother's shoulder this time.
Okay. Folks, POV, what he said, that means point of view.
Camera, whenever you're ready.
Rolling!
And action. Push the door open. Go to your marks, Jose. Open the curtain. Knife up.
Cut. Excuse me a minute. Maybe I can explain what went wrong here. You see, Psycho was based on a real murder case. Years later, they made a much more graphic film based on the same case. It was called the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But Hitchcock felt the violence of the crime was just too horrible. So his first artistic decision was to shoot it in black and white to lessen the gore of the shower scene. Next, he had to decide what to do with the knife. Even in black and white, hacking someone up with one of these is not a pretty picture. So he decided to use the camera instead of the knife. He shot this 3-minute sequence with 78 separate camera angles. Then Hitch edited the shots in rapid sequence so that he was able to create the violence of a vicious attack without the knife ever once piercing the skin. By the way, there's one thing I would like to clear up. I didn't do it. Honest, I was in New York rehearsing a play. They used a stand-in to play Mom in the shower scene. In fact, they had to blacken her face so the camera didn't pick up her features. But anyway, let's show you a taste of what great filmmaking is all about.
Very good, Mr. Perkins. Okay, folks, let's try this again, but this time we'll do it Mr. Hitchcock's way. Now, rather than blackening in Mother's face with makeup like they did in the movie, we're just having Martha silhouetted with a black veil. Mike, keep the camera truss coming all the way in, please. Hey, rotate the set, too, so we can see it from Janet's POV this time. David, take care of the wild walls.
Yeah.
Now, what we're going to see next are 9 shots from the actual shower scene. Some of the shots will come from the cameras here on the truss. David will get the others. Now, keep your eyes on the screens up above when I call these shots out, because we did record 3 of them earlier. Let's see if you can tell which ones they are. Camera!
Hello?
Camera.
I don't have a picture, just black. Rolling.
Playback. And action. Shot 1. Shot 2. Shot 3. Stand by on 4, Mike. Okay, let's go with 4, please. Middle screen, ladies and gentlemen. Shot 5. Open the curtain, Jose. Shot 6. Top 9, and cut. Fly off the camera truss. Good job. Hey, give me So you can see how Mr. Hitchcock created the illusion of a violent knife attack simply through the use of creative camera angles and some clever editing instead of all the excessive gore. Oh, by the way, in black and white film, red stage blood looks gray, so Hitchcock decided to use chocolate syrup instead because he felt it filmed best in black.
Stop telling my secrets! Stop it now, I tell you!
Okay. Excuse me, folks. Mother's getting a little out of control up there. Yeah, let me see if I can find someone to talk with her.
Well, don't worry, Mom. It took Sir Alfred 7 full days with a 40-person crew to shoot this one scene. And there's no way we could reveal all the master's secrets in the time we have. Maybe the best thing we could do is just play Hitchcock's scene exactly as he shot it. Ready? Here it is, in its entirety. Alfred Hitchcock's most powerful scene. The scene that drove thousands to sponge baths.
Well, thank you. Folks, you seem to be having a technical problem here.
Boy,
Huh?
you're the problem. I told you not to tell our secrets.
Hey, now come over here, Jose. Hey, what are you doing, my friend? I said, hey, carry away your steak. Or something silly rubber knife. Rubber knife? Open the door here, Rubber! Open the street! We're safe in here.
Beyond those doors lie more of Alfred Hitchcock's secrets and some special effects that you can photograph yourselves. But remember, watch out for the twist.
On behalf of Kodak and the great Frame City, we'd like to thank you, and especially Jose, for helping us out. Take my help.
Please deposit your 3D glasses in the interactive stage and enjoy the rest of Alfred Hitchcock and the art of making movies.
Is there anybody else behind us? We can just wait here, right?